Changing minds one thought at a time.
Greetings and welcome to the Changing Minds Online Empowering Women series. How are you doing today, Jessica?
I'm doing well. Thank you, Kina. How you doing?
I am doing great. I am super excited about our show tonight, and I just can't wait to introduce everyone to our wonderful guest today. She is a business manager and virtual assistant, and she's going to teach us about the 3 secrets to keeping your business growing. So without further ado, I would love to introduce Sharon Booker Brown, MBA. Hello, Sharon.
Hi, how are you?
Fine. We're so excited to hear about your topic today.
Thank you. I really appreciate you having me on.
Oh, it's most definitely our pleasure. So, Sharon, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, I have a virtual assistant company, and we specialize in technical virtual assistance and project management. We offer our clients a way to organize and optimize their business by helping them manage their projects and do some of the tasks that they need done on a day-to-day basis so that they can focus on marketing their business and growing their business.
Well, wonderful. What made you start doing this?
I spent about 16 years in corporate America, and when I was in corporate America, most of my time was spent in program management, so it was something that I really enjoyed and was able to do very well based on my personality type. So when I decided to go out on my own, I started to look at what are the things that I'm good at and what are the things that I enjoy doing. And being a virtual assistant with an emphasis on the technical side of the business as well as project management was just a good fit for me and what I actually enjoy doing.
Wonderful. So now when you found out that you were in your right fit, how did you know?
How did I know? Well, it felt right. It was something that made me happy, and the more that I get into my personal development and talk to my mentor, and I'm reading a lot of books, I'm finding that what makes you happy is what you should lean toward whenever you're trying to decide on what business to start or what business to go into. It really makes me happy to help other people to build their dream business, and to have an impact on the people who need to hear their message. So I think that's a big factor in deciding what you want to do. It's just listening to yourself and doing what makes you happy.
Sharon, so that's, I love, that you found your purpose. And I know that one of your purposes is to really help women to grow their business. Today it's like a day and age where so many people are really trying to start businesses online. And a lot of times people have these great intentions and these amazing ideas, and they just kind of go with it, and they're like one of those little mice running on a wheel, and it feels like they're not really getting anywhere. And I know that you have worked with tons of women who've been very successful as entrepreneurs and growing their businesses. So can you tell us, I know there's some secrets that you've learned on things that prevent women from being successful online. What is a secret that you can share with us?
Well, the first secret that I want to share is how you spend your time. And what I found in working with my clients and also starting my own business is that how you spend your time is a very big factor on how successful you will be. For example, if you listen to the top leaders online today, and also in the books that are coming out from the top leaders on starting a business, you'll find that most, if not all of them, recommend that you start your day with some type of personal development. For example, I start my day by writing in my journal, and I start my journal with what I'm grateful for. And then from there, I list some of the things that I need to accomplish that day. And then at the end of the day, I go back and I write my thoughts on how the day went, how I'm progressing with my business, some things I really need to focus on. So writing in a journal and spending time focusing on personal development is very important to being successful. After I write in my journal, what I usually do is I have prayer or meditation for about 15 minutes just to focus and get my thoughts together for the day. And then I spend some time reading. Reading is also a very important part of continuing to grow yourself as a person and also to growing your business. So how you spend your time is one of the first secrets, and I think one of the most important things that you can do to be successful in your business.
Now, agreed. Like how you spend your time is very important. You know, I myself, and I know Akina, we both really start our day off with personal development. The first thing I do every morning is just to thank God that I woke up. And then the next thing I do is to meditate. You know, before I check my phone, before I check to see who commented on my Facebook status or what messages I got overnight, you know, the first thing I do is really to meditate. And there's a lot of different meditations I use. But I feel that if you ground yourself in the beginning of the day, that you're going to have, like, no matter what comes at you, you're going to be able to deal with it. We all know that life, like, it throws a lot of things at us. Sometimes things don't go as planned. But when you start your day with meditation, and studies indicate that you wind up much more grounded. And as a business owner, we know there's just so many things that are going to be thrown at us on a daily basis. It's really crucial that we put ourselves in the best way to act on them. And, you know, another way I think everyone should start their day is with exercise. You know, really for several reasons. I mean, I know that exercise is just crucial to anyone who really wants to develop good habits and really be successful. I mean, you have to be healthy. Exercise is part of being healthy. You can't be the best entrepreneur you can be if you're not living in your ideal body. And, you know, studies indicate, again, if you're not exercising in the morning, it's probably not going to happen, but also that when you exercise throughout the day, the different endorphins that are created, again, it's going to put you in that place that you can better manage your day later on.
Right, absolutely. I completely agree. How you start your day is so very important, and it all starts with you. I know several entrepreneurs who, when they first started their business, they were starting, like you said, with the email or focusing on their clients or focusing on growing their business, and they really weren't focused and centered at the beginning of the day. So it kind of threw off everything that they were doing, and didn't really focus them in on the direction that they need to take to grow their business. So once you take a step back and understand that it all starts with you and how you develop personally, develop your mindset, and like you said, exercise and take care of your body. If you are at your best, if you're growing personally, then everything in your life, your personal life and your business will grow to keep up or to meet where you are mentally and physically. So,
yeah, absolutely. And it's really like where you're ending your day as well. So it kind of comes full circle. So when you want to start off your day in meditation or prayer or visualization, or if it's journaling, whatever is good for you. And really, journaling is also a type of meditation. And a lot of times I know, and I'm myself included, people will read the scriptures every night before bed and pray, and that's really a form of meditation. So, you want to do that at night as well as in the morning because, again, you really want your body to be well rested. You want to, just sleep seamlessly. You don't want to go to bed where the last thing you're looking at is your phone or your to-do list or maybe like what you didn't get done on your to-do list. I'm a person who really, plays a big game all the time. I don't get playing small. And every night I do plan out my next day. So every night before I go to bed, I'll look at my planner and I'll look at all the intentions I set for the previous day. And to be in integrity, it's not all the time that I get everything done. And sometimes if I would just go to bed after looking at what I have to do or what I did do or what I didn't do, it might be easy to get very overwhelmed. And, that's why I always make sure I'm ending my day as well with a prayer and meditation. For me, it's reading the scriptures. And if that's not what it is for you, then you can do something else, whether or not it's journaling or whether or not it's doing I am statements or looking at the vision board. But something to just quiet and calm your mind before you go to bed as well is another thing that can be really, really helpful for entrepreneurs.
Right. I absolutely agree. And oftentimes before I go to bed at night, when I'm writing my thoughts for the day, there may be something that I'm stuck on or something that I haven't been able to solve for my business. And if I just write those thoughts down and go to sleep, then a lot of times when I wake up in the morning, I'll have, if not the answer, a direction towards getting the answer, or I'll be able to make more progress towards solving whatever the issue is. So absolutely, I think quieting your mind really helps you to be able to continue to grow your business because your mind is able to come up with thoughts and solutions and things while you're sleeping that you may not come to during the hectic portions of your day. So absolutely agree with you.
Wonderful, Sharon, wonderful. So can you tell us about your secret number 2?
Secret number 2 is who you spend your time with. And as I watch my clients who are making 6 figures or more, as I watch my business coach, she has a 7-figure business, and as I grow my business, I'm understanding more and more what they say about surrounding yourself with positive people, people who are like-minded, people who are growing their business, but not only just growing their business. You need to be with people who have the same mindset as you do. For example, when you're looking at groups to join, either online or local groups, make sure that their mindset is in line with where your mindset is. Make sure that they're positive. Not all entrepreneurs are positive and have a positive mindset. So be particular about the people that you spend your time with. Be particular about the people that you have in your inner circle, because the people that you associate with will either help you reach your goals or will hinder you from reaching the goals that you set for your life and for your business. And one of the things that I really like to do is go to networking meetings, and I get several cards at these meetings, but I don't call everyone. I call the people that I feel a connection with, people that I feel are kind of on the same path I am, and we can help each other to grow and meet our best potential. And and also one thing that I would say is follow, I don't know a better word for it, but follow your gut. I know a lot of times we may meet people and you just have a feeling about that person. And I think sometimes we ignore those feelings and don't really follow those feelings to lead us to the people that we should be associated with. And I've experienced this in my past. I have a feeling about someone or something, but I work with them anyway, and it doesn't turn out in the best way it should have. So look for like-minded people to associate with, and listen to yourself and kind of follow your own lead as to who you should be associating with and who you should be spending time with.
You know, it's interesting you bring this up, Sharon, because I'm actually reading the book Thinking Big right now, and it talks about how you want to surround yourself with people who really think big and think in a way that is successful. So, you know, if you say something, and this is what I'm learning from the book, and also just looking back at my life and the people that I know and heard many things similar, but if you say something really big or really grand, like I'm going to write a bestsellers book, and people tell you that you can't do that, then those are not people that you really want in your life, because they're people who don't really think big. You know, obviously entrepreneurs are people who have made a decision to take their life to another level, to take their life to the next level. And in order to really do that, you have to surround yourself by people who can see you already there and can see them already there. You know, there's really a lot of power in masterminding and really working with people and having friends in your immediate circle that will help you to achieve your goals and support you, and that you can support as well. Obviously, you know, it's not just about you being supported; it's about you also contributing and giving back. But, you know, even today, for example, you know, I want to start doing live speaking engagements, and I've already made steps to do that and transition to not only doing podcasts, but doing live events as well. And I was able to reach into my circle of friends and very, very quickly, you know, in a matter of 24 hours, set up multiple events where I'm going to be doing in the area in New York around where I am. And it's because I have surrounded myself with people who are on the same journey as me. And it's really crucial and it's really important. So, you know, we know about the law of attraction, and we teach often on this podcast about the law of attraction. And, you know, when you're working with another person, when there's two people, it's actually 4 different energetic force fields. So when you're uplifting an intention, the number's always squared. And the same thing is if you're sharing, you know, 3 energetic force fields, there's actually 9 of you. So you're always going to be, 9 different force fields. So you know that you're always going to be really powerful when you're uplifting intentions in a group and you're working on something in a group. It's absolutely phenomenally just powerful and just amazing to have people to collaborate with, people to hold you accountable to your goals, and to be able to hold people accountable to their goals is really what being an entrepreneur is all about. You know, it's often said that you're going to become like the 5 people that you spend the most time around. And I've often also heard it said that you're going to wind up making as much money as the 5 people you spend your most time with. So you want to be really careful that who you're choosing those people are. You know, if you're choosing that you want to be an entrepreneur and you're choosing that you want to have a business, but then you're also choosing in your spare time to spend most of your spare time with people who are not on that journey, maybe people who are just going out after work and having a couple of cocktails and coming home and watching reruns and ordering takeout food, and there's nothing wrong with that, but they're not on the same journey, then realize that you're probably not going to fulfill your full potential because you're sending mixed signals to the universe. You're saying this is what I want, but your actions don't match it and it doesn't back it up. And eventually your energy is going to wind up matching the people you're around. And, you know, you can say, well, yes, like I can make sure I'm not affected by people's negative energy. And that's true. You know, to an extent, we all can do that. We learn that there really is, and I'm saying negative energy, and to correct myself, I shouldn't be, because there really is no negative and positive energy. It's really just energy that's at different levels. And, you know, it's not necessarily one is better or worse or negative or positive, but you're going to wind up matching the energy of the levels of people. It's going to be the same, the people that you're with. And, yes, you can someone could be having a really bad day, and they could be around you, and you might say, okay, I'm not going to let it affect me. And that's powerful. But when it's on a constant and regular basis, eventually it's going to wind up matching, which is why it's just really, really important that you're really carefully selecting who you give your time to. Everyone has time. It's the most precious commodity we have. You have to use it wisely.
Right, absolutely. I totally agree. And I think that the more successful you are in business, you'll often find that your circle may become smaller. So I think you have to be ready to accept that, because everybody's not on the same journey that you are. Everyone's not willing to take the steps necessary to be successful and to continue to grow their business. So that's another thing that I'm finding as I continue to grow and continue to shift my mindset and be more successful in my business. I think the fewer people, I'll have fewer people in my inner circle, or I'm finding that out. So I think that's something to be aware of and be prepared as you go through your journey to be successful in your business and in life.
Yeah, absolutely. Akina, I know that you also are really big on networking, and that's something that you really excel at, especially social media networking. Is there anything that you want to add to that?
Oh, yes. I mean, I believe definitely we need to make sure that we're around the like-minded people. I believe that we definitely need to make sure that our circle is tight. And I definitely believe that we need to keep that circle close, because we do not need anybody invading your positivity, your growth, and your needs. So I definitely agree with both of the things that you're saying tonight.
And I know that there was a third secret as well that you have.
The third secret is how you organize and prioritize your time. And we talked a little bit about this in the first secret, but I talk with entrepreneurs and I work with entrepreneurs who find that their day gets away from them, and somehow they get to the end of the day and they haven't accomplished all that they want to accomplish. And they're not really making any progress in their business. And one of the things that can help them or help anyone starting a business or trying to grow a business is to be very organized and to make sure you prioritize your time. We talked about spending your morning on personal development and getting focused on your day. After I finish that portion of my day, I usually set a portion of time to work for clients, and I don't spend all of my day working for clients. I kind of split it up and have the end of my day or the afternoon portion of my day is spent on growing and building my business. It's so easy to get caught up on providing the service for your clients or doing the work of your business. And a lot of times you forget about the beginning of your day, personal development, and some portion of your day to continue to market and build those connections with people, to build your inner circle, and actually spend time growing your business. So just a simple calendar or journaling and writing everything down is a good way to get organized, to actually set time slots, set time limits for things that you need to get done, and stick to that. And the more that you do it, the more that you write it down, it eventually becomes a habit, and it becomes part of your day, and it becomes easier for you to separate the parts of your day out to make sure that you're doing everything you need to be successful in your business.
Yeah, absolutely. I did a lot of work in organization, and I actually have taken Susan Sly's Organize Your Life class, which I know she's promoting again. She started registering that for people for that class next time. And I've done a lot of work in organization. In a previous, what feels like a previous lifetime, I was highly unorganized, and I really wasn't able to do the things I wanted to do. And certainly as an entrepreneur, it is absolutely crucial that you're organized in all areas of your life, or it just doesn't work. If you're not learning how to plan out and to schedule things and keep records, you really can't be an entrepreneur. And you can't just say to the universe, the world, God, whatever you want to call it, that there's things that you want if your actions don't back it up. And being organized is definitely one of the fundamental skills that everyone needs. Akina, would you agree with that?
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. That is so important to make sure that you have everything that you need to get where you're trying to go. And that's definitely what an organization does for us. So, Sharon, I know that you have a lot of things going on in your business. Are there any projects or anything you would like to talk to us about today?
I don't have any specific projects going on right now. I'm focusing on helping my clients launch their projects and helping them manage the many projects that they have going on that they want to launch this year. I am always open to taking on new clients. So if there's anyone out there who could use more time to spend more time on all of the things that we discussed today and need someone behind the scenes to help them complete all the tasks that they need to get done to run their business and help them to stay on track, then they're more than welcome to contact me, and I'd be happy to talk to them about what I can do to help them grow their business.
Yes, and what is your email and your website?
My email is info@SharonBooker.com, and my website is SharonBooker.com.
Wonderful, wonderful. What closing words would you have for our guest today?
The closing words that I would have are to be sure to focus on the things that will help to grow them as a person, work on personal development, work on journaling, work on getting organized, build the foundation for your business. If you build the foundation early on, when you get started with your business, then that will carry you through all the growth stages that you will need to go through to keep your business growing and viable for your clients. So don't forget to take time to step back and, again, do all those fundamental things that you need to build a solid foundation for your business, and then that will help you to continue to grow your business.
Well, thank you very much, Sharon, for sharing that with us. And absolutely, value your time, organize your time, and surround yourself with positive people. Those are three really crucial things that entrepreneurs can do to ensure their success. Thank you for being on our call tonight. We really appreciate it, and I hope that everyone was blessed by what you learned on the call. And if you want to hear this podcast again, please check out our website at changingmindsonline.com. You can also find us on Podomatic and iTunes. But, with that, we always end our podcast by letting you know we love you, God bless, have a great night, and thank you for tuning in and making sure our podcast is a success. Have a great night, guys.
Good night, everyone.